Demand planning for our industry has also always been a dark art. If you think about the fact that we have two different vectors that we think about how to forecast orders in the future. We think about what we did in the past in terms of seasonal sales, and then we try to figure out what's historical data. So it's basically on an A/B axis. The problem that we have in the industry is that we have a lot of excess inventory. If we have 70% sell-through, we think we're doing great. But 20 or 30% of excess inventory has to go somewhere. That leads to the waste in our industry that we all decry. I think what's super interesting is companies like Impact Analytics. Dick's Sporting Goods invested $30 million in them last year, and they're doing a tremendous amount of stuff on not just the historical data and looking backwards in time, but how can we use ambient data on the go forward to try to figure out how we get a better inventory management by location, by zip code, by holiday, by things which we are looking at ambient data which might affect our sales. So I put in here the Barbie effect. If we can anticipate that there's a movie launch that's going to affect how much pink we need to use, then I think that's really important. If we can start to think about the Ozempic effect, then we can future cast that out to be better and smarter and leaner. So using AI for probability planning, for demand planning, is going to make us more efficient. Ikigai also does a really great job here. So there are a couple of different sort of new incumbents that are able to use this data. And this is a very interesting platform because this is pretty much drop and drag. So this is basically the Wix of building a graphic model for forecast accuracy. Tremendous amount of interesting ambient data that we can put in here to get better and smarter at what we do. 6 Atomic is doing a fantastic job right now in using text to image and text to pattern generation. So we're moving from text to image to text to pattern. These are anatomically correct patterns that actually connect back to CLO so that this file can be sent to a factory and it never has to actually be made. So we're working into a sampleless and sample-less environment. When we start to use digital text to image and then text to pattern generation, we can start to lower our supply chains, time to market.